Some of you may remember that I said I would follow Killing the Past with Kusabi Tetsugoro with a non-video essay. You know, one of those old school essays they had back before we had videos. And I've finally done it. I've killed the past. By which I mean I did what I told you I'd do. What is Uehara Kamui is the longest single thing I've ever written for Mackerel phones. At this point, probably the longest I'll ever write. With this video, I announced to you that you can read the essay on my Medium and at mackerelphones.com. Of course, both are linked in the video description. Please check them out. And, also important if you think they're good, share them. Don't act like I took a long time to get to this. I'm well within the time frame I promised. I'll probably continue making minor tweaks to the essay, since it's not exactly like I have a department of critical readers to hone the text and ensure the most concise possible writing. But I'd also do that with every video I ever posted if only YouTube allowed me to upload a new video to the same URL. The silver case opens with screens of text that introduce the Kanto police state setting in a cold, bureaucratic manner befitting the brutality of its administration. Kamui is established in the same sentence as Kusabi. Silver Casehead and former regional special agent, also known as the man who arrested Kamui, 24 Area 2nd Heinous Crimes Division Special Agent Kusabi Tetsugoro, was on his way home. Rumi, one of the titular lunatics, refers to Kamui as a god and Kamui the Holy Hunter. 2 months later, Decoy Man, in extreme contrast, features Kamui as a vegetative patsy framed for serial murders. In the Placebo storyline, Morishima Tokyo's primary goal is to gather information about Kamui, but every new truth and every lead only raises further questions. In the end, both Akira and Tokyo turn out to have been Kamui all along, but also the person named Kamui who appears in Decoy Man is Kamui, while Kamui is also an unrelated person who killed the old men in 1979, but whom the old men killed instead, but also he's alive. The player may identify with the two cops in Decoy Man who ponder Kamui. I don't really know either, but apparently he's some top-secret serial killer. But I've never actually heard of him. It was all just rumors before. Nobody thought he was actually a real person. The inhabitants of the 24th Ward are as confused as the player. On startup, Kamui's face flashes on the title screen, as though, with his silver gaze, to confront the player with the story's key question, uttered in the news feature that plays in Life Cut. What is Uehara Kamui? And I would continue reading, but this is an announcement video, not the actual essay. I apologize for this. I, for one, find long text difficult to read online, and I worry the format might be disappointing to some of the people potentially interested. Much worse, I know that asking viewers to click a link off of YouTube guarantees that of the tiny number of people who see this video, an even tinier fraction will read the essay, and of those few, maybe 2 will actually read the entire thing. In contrast, if I made a video essay, I could expect a few thousand views. But these days, I no longer feel I can justify putting tens of hours into a project like this potential video that won't bring in any income and that brings me little personal satisfaction. Even recording the small amount of audio you're listening to right now has been difficult for me. Whatever hope egged me on to create large projects in the past seems to have dissipated. And I've already put tens of hours into just the writing. You probably weren't expecting a whole Kamui book, were ya? Most of the length comes from the 4th chapter, which I expanded considerably for my original concept. If nothing else, this essay is going to contain some observations that are pretty, unique. I don't think you'll have heard them before. I even played the PS2 shovelware Samurai Champloo tie-in video game for you people. I went real out of my way for this. While it won't be as long, I do intend to create one more video related to the silver case. Please look forward to that. It should be finished at some point between today and January 2034. For now, links to the Kamui essay on both my website and my Medium page are in the video description. I'll also put them in a pinned comment.